Y'all, it is almost back to school. Summer is about over, and this year I'm finna be that girl. I showed up a little raggedy looking some days last year for school pickup, but not anymore. This unit is from Ashimary. This is a 7x5, a kinky straight unit in chestnut brown. So you got a little subtle color right there with dark roots. It does have kinky edges as well. It comes already pre-plucked, laces already off, adjustable strap in the back, all the things that we love. Y'all, I have been very lazy lately, and I took my boho, my body wave braids down. Y'all know the ones I was rocking before, and I just left the little singles and my hair chrome rolled in the back and got some stragglies back there. Y'all been looking a mess, okay? Translation, I've been looking a mess, so let's get myself together, okay? I'm just gonna pop my wig cap on. Here's a little tip right here. Take that little bit off your wig cap in the front. That's what typically pokes through. And so you can like see you have a wig cap on. Just take that really harsh line out and you should be good. I'm using my even spray to melt my hairline, and here's an up close look at the realistic like edges. Just in case you don't feel like laying them, you could just walk around like this if you choose to. I recommend a little bit of, product on them to at least curl them up, but you do not have to like swoop them and all that kind of stuff, y'all. Before I get into flat ironing all this hair, because she is thick, full, and soft, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm gonna go ahead and lay my edges because that's just what I like to do, okay? So y'all, so with these edges being like kinky type edges, I work quickly whenever I have these edges, kind of like dealing with my own. Hurry up and put my product down, lay them how I want to, and then tie my head down. Like make it quick, make it snappy. Basically, they're nice and full. So if you are having issues with your hairline and whatnot, and you don't like to cut your edges, this is going to be perfect for you. So this is the last step that I always do to really get my lace to melt, get everything nice and flat and my, edges laid, is apply a lot of that foam on and then just tie everything down for a good second. And y'all, look how good my hairline came out. Y'all know if your hairline, your edges come out good, everything else is going to come out great. Y'all, a trick to getting this hair really flat and really just natural looking is what I'm using right here. Just using a little bit of grease. Using a tiny bit of grease, and I mean a tiny bit, and working that through, especially at the roots, and flat ironing with the chase method did it for me. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I typically will stay away from kinky straight hair because it ends up just always looking too full, too wiggy. It just never really quite works for me, I guess. But this here, swear to God, y'all, and I don't be swearing to God, but y'all, I swear to you, this is probably my best install that I've ever done with kinky straight hair. The hair is already soft, it's beautiful, no tangles, no smells, no nothing, and it takes the heat very well. I did one pass per section, and y'all, with the color on this little subtle, like chestnut brown, y'all saw in the beginning of this video, it came out so good. It's just, oh my God, I was so happy. And this is like, this outcome right here makes me love doing what I do, because I love doing hair. I love coming up right here. See, that's me excited. I love when I figure something out after so long, and I can tell y'all what to do. The grease with the heat and the chase method on this unit just works so well, and it came out beautifully. So y'all see me just taking small sections, just keep on doing that. Again, y'all, make sure you check the description box. I'll have everything that I'm using there as far as products goes, and of course the link to this unit that I'm wearing. And if I don't put it there, because I've been really bad about listing my stuff out as far as hair products go, y'all just check my Amazon store. Everything will be linked in there for you. So y'all, whenever it comes to the drawstring and just making sure my, this is nice and secured, I do this part last, simply because it's just a small bit of security for me. And I don't want to make sure nothing's too tight, like my wig is too tight on my head, because that's just gonna drive me crazy. So last couple steps here, y'all, I'm just going to hit the roots with my hot comb, because it was still a little bit puffy right there, like right at the top for me. And y'all know I love me a good hot comb combo with a little bit of oil and stuff, especially on this kinky straight hair. And also, because I already added some oil to my hair, notice I didn't add any other products. So I don't need my wax stick, I don't need any silkening, nothing, no glosses, no anything that I would have typically put in this hair. Just that little bit of grease just does the job for me. with the shine on it. The hair was already soft, like I said, and also just getting to the roots and making sure it's nice and flat. So from here, y'all, I love the length on this. So all I did was just kind of blunt the ends just a bit. I feel like it's been so long since I've worn like a middle part long straight unit. So I really wanted to keep as much length on this unit as possible, which is why I didn't cut much. And then just finishing touches right here, just adding a little bit of powder to my part, doing a little makeup touch up. And I don't know how, it's been a while since I've repeated this for y'all, but make sure you add some bronzer to your hairline once everything is all said and done. This just blends everything in very seamlessly. And look how good this came out. If you don't like this, you're a hater. That's it, you're a hater. Another thing that surprised me, because this wig was full of surprises, y'all, I loved everything about it, is the fact that this took curls very well. Typically, we all know it doesn't matter the brand, okay? It's just the hair, the texture, and also if you live in a humid climate, we know Kinky Straight is very hard to curl unless you're setting it with like rollers, flexi rods, and foam overnight. But just curling it, it really doesn't hold. But this right here, okay, this Sebastian hairspray that I use with my little Tymo hair wand curler, whatever I'm doing, I'll link it in my Amazon cart, y'all. It created these curls, okay? And the curls on here, not only did they hold up for most of the day, they came out so pretty, y'all. Look at me trying to be the cutest mom in a pickup line at school. And speaking of back to school, since we are basically at that point, okay, if you're like me, I don't always wear my hair down everywhere. I'm definitely pulling it back into a clip, into a something, y'all. So here's a quick look at that. Y'all, that's it. That is it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you check the description box. Make sure you give me a like, all those things. Questions or comments, make sure you put them below. And y'all know I will talk to y'all in my next one. Bye.